The FDA, which I know many of you that watch my channel don't care what they say, but I thought this was interesting. They now allow a qualified health claim that regular yogurt consumption may help type 2 diabetes risk. So they said aim to have more than 2 cups of yogurt, low sugar, plain yogurt a week. So this was from the FDA letter, Diabetes and Metabolic Syndrome, and it was shown in the U.S. Food and Drug Administration publication. So anyway, I don't necessarily agree with this. I think most of the yogurt that's at the grocery store is going to be loaded with sugar. And I think this is a pretty limited statement. And I also think that for most people, especially the quality of our dairy, nothing against you dairy farmers out there at all, but for the quality of most dairy in this country is pretty bad. And if I had my way and I could, if somebody was trying to say and they were asking me, which they're not, so you don't have to come on here going, nobody asked you. I get it, they're not asking me. But if somebody asked me, what could we do to significantly reduce healthcare costs in this country? I would say get rid of gluten, dairy, soy, ultra-processed foods, and refined sugars in the American diet in huge amounts. Get rid of most of it, and we would bankrupt our healthcare system. That's how much we would reduce healthcare costs. Getting rid of gluten, dairy, soy, ultra-processed foods, and refined sugars, and we would bankrupt our country. 20% of every dollar spent in our country is spent on health. And if we got rid of those 5 things, the health of this country would just skyrocket up. We'd be the healthiest country on the planet. I'm not trying to take away your foods. I'm just letting you know that's how bad those things can be. So when the FDA comes out and says, hey, maybe you guys should eat more yogurt, I think that should be qualified by, depends on where you're getting the dairy to make that yogurt, depends on how much sugar's in it, depends on where you're getting the fruit, any additives, all those things. I would not recommend people run out and just start eating more yogurt. Although the probiotics in them can be helpful, you really got to look for the right quality. And I don't run a grocery store, and I don't run a yogurt company, so I don't have a recommendation that I would be able to, in good conscience, give to you. I try to avoid dairy, so dairy is not something that I regularly look for in any way. So coming up with something where I can make a recommendation would be foolish. Anyway, I'm going to run on and on here if I don't shut up. I'm Dr. Dave Morris of Magnolia Medical Center here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Take care today.